Hello class, this is Mr. Lucero and we are going to work on our activities. Remember, we're on lesson number 6 and the title is Work and Money. For today, we're going to work on pages 94 and 95. Let's see. This is page 94 and also page 95. Let's see. For this activity, we have our first grammar, first and second conditional. When we talk about conditionals, we talk about consequences and a previous activity, no? For example, when we talk about the first conditional, we talk about real situations. That's the idea. Real situations and real consequences. For example, if I play soccer, I will be tired at the end. What does it mean? If I play soccer, I mean 90 minutes. At the end of the game, I will be so tired. No? For example, if they say to play another game, well, I could be, but not as the first one. No? Because I've been playing soccer all the time. First conditional. Second conditional. When we talk about the second conditional, the second conditional is very similar to the first. What is the difference? The difference that we talk about imaginary or hypothetical situations. Okay, imaginary or hypothetical situations. For example, if I want the Tinka, remember the Tinka, 6,000 million dollars for price, no? If I won the Tinka, I would be millionaire, no? But what's the problem? I didn't I didn't win the Tinka, so I'm not a millionaire. So it's an imagination. Well, this has been my introduction to the first and second conditional. Now let's see. Read the sentences below, underline the sentences which express condition. Okay, underline the sentences which express conditions. We have letter A and also we have letter B. Let's read letter A. If Ben has time, pay attention, if Ben has time, he'll write about his experience on Hamilton Island. Second one, B. If Shakira and Keira Knightley weren't good at what they do, they wouldn't be rich and famous. Okay, here says, read the sentences below. We read the sentences below. Underline the sentences which express condition. Which express condition. Okay, if Ben has time, or he'll write about his experience at Hamilton Island. Of course, if Ben has time, this is the condition, no? Is he, if he has time, condition. In the second one, if Shakira and Keira Knightley weren't good at what they do, they wouldn't be rich and famous. Of course, no if. If. This is the sentence which express condition. Okay, you got the idea. And then you read the result. What happened? Number 2. Look at the chart and underline to complete the rules. Okay, let's see. First, the sentences. We have two charts, one for the first conditional and the number 2 for the second conditional. The two charts are in orange. First conditional. We have a condition and we have a consequence. Okay, in the second conditional we have a condition and also we have a consequence. I told you at the beginning, they are very similar. Okay, they are very similar, but the problem is what they express. Remember, in the first conditional, real situation. In the second conditional, imaginary situations. Okay? Okay, let's see. Condition. Okay, when we use the condition, we use if. Yes or yes, we use if. And this if goes together with the present simple. Look at this. If Ben has time. Present simple. Okay, that is the condition. And what is the consequence? Okay, the consequence for this first conditional is in the future. He'll write about his experience, or he will write about his experience. There is no problem. This is the first conditional. No, I told you. I don't remember my example. Well, let's see. If I get 80 in my English course, if I get 80 in my English course, the consequence, I will tell my parents, or I will be very happy, or I will keep on studying like this. No? First conditional. Second conditional, I told you it was very similar, no? The if condition, the if condition. But in this time, we don't use a present simple. We use a past simple. If they weren't good at what they do, weren't, the past of be, okay, if they weren't good at what they do, the consequence. In the consequence for the second conditional, you use would. They wouldn't be rich and famous. Wouldn't, in this case, a negative one. Okay, I remember my example. If I won the Tinka, I would be millionaire. No, it's similar, past and would. I would be millionaire. Okay, boys, okay, girls, this is the chart for first and second conditional. Now it says underline, look at the chart and underline that to complete the rule. Here are the rules. For example, pay attention, we use the first conditional. Remember the first conditional when we talk about real and possible situations or unrealistic or not probable situations in the future. Something I forgot it, in the future, okay? Of course, first conditional with real situations. Excellent. Now let's continue. Letter B. We use the second conditional. Remember, first conditional, second conditional. We use the second conditional when we talk about real and possible or unrealistic or not possible situations in the future. Unrealistic and or not probable situations in the future. Second conditional. Okay. Letter C. The structure of the first conditional is if plus verb in the simple present or the simple past, and the condition and would or will plus base form of the verb consequence. Okay, let's see. First conditional. I told you at the beginning, simple present and will. So, The structure of the first condition is if plus the verb in the simple present and the condition and will, no, and the base form of the verb is the consequence. I told you at the beginning. Now let's see the structure for the second conditional is if plus verb in the simple present. No, in the simple past. And the condition will? No, would. Base form of the verb is the consequence. This is what I told you at the beginning. I told you when I started this, I told you when I did this part, and now I told you with the example from the book. Let's continue. Number 3. Read the sentences, write P if the sentence is possible and P if it doesn't reflect accurately possibility. Let's see. My brother saved money. He'll buy a car. P or MP? Remember, P if the sentence is possible, so it's a possibility. Okay? Remember, I said real situations or what is that? Real and possible situation. No, in this case, it's possible. Yes, letter P is here. If I had a better job, I would earn more money. Not possible. Yeah. If I had a better job, but I don't have. Okay. C. I would pass the exams or I'd pass the exam if I work harder. If I would pass the exam. Okay, MP. Perfect. My dad works hard. If my dad works hard, he'll get a promotion. Oh, that's very easy, mister. Possible. Excellent. How do you identify if that is possible or real? Because of the verbs. No? Because of the verbs. In the simple present, no? In the simple present, real situation. In the past, no real situations. Number 4. Complete the first conditional sentences with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. First conditional, okay? This is first conditional. If my dad, between parentheses, work. Very easy. If my dad works hard, he'll get promoted. Number 2 is a negative one. Okay. She don't or she doesn't? She doesn't get. She doesn't get paid if she. No. Be careful. Remember, when we use the simple present with if, in this case it's not if. She won't get paid if she's late for work. Be careful. Letter C. If. Okay, there is no problem. If she doesn't lend you the money, I will. Excellent. Second conditional. This part is second conditional. In the past. Or would. Perfect. Complete the second conditional sentence with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. If she liked her job, she'd work harder in the past, okay? This is the consequence. She would get a promotion if she worked harder. I have more money if I bought fewer clothes in the past. Perfect. Perfect. Pronunciation. Well, sentence stress and contraction. Let's see. Okay, we're going to listen to this part so you can practice it at home. Okay, get ready.
Unit 6, Track 53, Pronunciation. A.
If she's late for work, she'll lose her job.
B.
If I tell you the truth, you won't believe me.
C.
If he liked the car, he'd buy it.
The idea In this case is to practice the pronunciation, no, sentence stress and contraction. Hey, mister, what is sentence stress? The intonation. Okay, the intonation. Here is a contraction. Here is another contraction. Here is another contraction. And here's another contraction. No? Okay. Practice. You can play it many times. Number 6. Choose the correct answer. The idea is to identify first or second conditional. I've always wanted to be a vet. It's my dream job. I know exactly what I have to do to become one. If I pass my exams when I'm older, exactly, I'll study sciences for the next 2 years. If I had time, excellent, I'd study English too. But I don't think it's possible if I missed the end there. If I one or one, the two possibilities could be right. Let's see the next part. I need to get good marks. So in that case, if I want to get to college, I will need to get good marks. So I need to work hard. There won't be time for English, but that's okay. I will or I would. I I'll read a lot of books. No, I'll read a lot of novels this summer. If I have if I have any free time, if I have or had enough money, if I had enough money, I go to Africa this summer, but it's too expensive. I love to see wild lions if I saved my allowance. I'd be able to afford it, but I can't. I spend all my money on books. No, I read this activity so that you can do it on your book. Okay, class, thank you so much. Let's see in a second video.